Yo guys, what is going on? Blossoms back. Welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. I got good news for you today. I updated my BlueStacks entirely. I updated everything, the instance, the BlueStacks, everything. I'm running on the highest settings, and I do hope that everything is smoother, everything is clearer, and hopefully we get less crashes. So we're gonna get into daily rewards today, and we're gonna redeem a pack right out of the way. I mean, the best way to tell if the game is fluid or not. Oh, that's strange. So I need to pay. So why is it telling me that there's a 1? I got conned. I was like, yeah, in the back of my mind I was thinking, oh yeah, I have a pack that I can open. But I guess not, because you have to pay gold, which I will. But I'm kind of annoyed because I'm just like, dude, like I thought, okay, yeah, they told me that I could play the levels once. I mean, the frames there weren't that great. I just hope that, you know, it's worth it, because it took me like almost half an hour to update everything. Obviously I had to like log in with my new email and all that kind of stuff as well. All right, story pack, let's see what we get. We start off with a Suzuki Swift GTI, okay, Hyundai Kona, Chevrolet Bel Air, we've got the Nissan Xterra, and we have a Mitsubishi Mirage. And it looks pretty good, yeah, it's still giving off the 1. Okay, well, I think it's just gonna stay there forever. That's gonna be a little bit annoying. Going into Lena's collection, as you can see, I kind of went backwards here. I have the common and I have the ultra rare, and as I already completed this one, and as I'm recording this, the final chapter 12 has already been out, but I've already completed it. I'm not lying, dude. The common challenge is always the hardest one for me. It's always the one that I struggle with the most. I will get it done. There are 11 days, but you know, if I was more prepared, there was a chance where I could redeem the Mitsubishi right now. Unfortunately, I cannot. I've already redeemed the Hyundai Elantra today. As you can see, I've already completed the final challenge, whereas level 12, yeah, level 12 is done, man. That wasn't even that hard for me. Okay, we got a carbon fiber here. Hopefully we get something good. I did open this pack, you know, off camera many times, and it gave me an ultra rare every single time but one. I got an epic. It was a pretty good epic. The only problem was it was a duplicate, but it was a pretty good epic, so I was kind of happy to see that being pulled. But now that that I'm recording, now that the camera is rolling, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an ultra rare. So let's go. Yes! Oh man, it couldn't get any worse than that, could it? We also have the racing objective pack that I'm pretty sure it's a new day. I saved the racing objective pack for the video, but I forgot that it's like midnight. It's like, what time is it right now? It's 12:06 right now. Oh my goodness. I actually had a racing objective pack just like standing there, and I told myself I'll open it for the video so we have more videos, more packs to open for the video. And then that happens. Oh my god, oh no. Oh no, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. The Skoda is new. I don't really want to max it, although I am an ultra collector. Because I'm almost certain that that's going to become a super rare one day. And also we do have 999 fully upgraded ultra rares, so we're very close to 1,000 fully upgraded ultra rares. You guys might be thinking, what is the 1,000th ultra rare that I'm going to max? Well, right here it is my Plymouth Superbird. Yes, this is going to be my third Plymouth Superbird that I'm going to be maxing, and I do not care. Like, I am an American collector through and through, and the Superbird is one of the most iconic cars, and yeah, I'm just really happy. I'm also working with the Hyundai Elantra, as you know. I go head first into the front wheel drive niche, mainly for clubs, but I have not touched clubs in a... You know what? Someone actually called me out. He was like, Blossom, I know that he said something like, this was on Instagram, he was like, I know that you're annoyed with the game right now, but don't tell people that you're not playing the game, because that's hard to believe. And I was just like, dude, let's get rid of all the Audis. I'm just like, okay, I'll prove it to you. I've genuinely not played a lot of clubs, and there's a way to prove it. So if you go into, I believe it's the milestones, no, not milestones, it's seasonal, right? Supply drop Lena, or something like that. Yeah, play 15 club matches. I've done 9 since this has came out, right? Since the seasonal challenges have came out, your boy has played 9, okay? So I mean, I don't know why people like to think that I fake things. I don't. I've always been and always will be real, and I'm gonna be real with you right now. Nobody wanted this shit. Nobody wanted this shit. Honestly, the Eliminator stuff is pretty cool. The triple IRGP event was pretty cool. I mean, I don't think they're as good as a Tri-Series, but they were decent. They can get by. But this, nah, this is trash. This is absolutely garbage. Like, the prizes are not even worth it. You get one of these things, you get 3 ultra rares. Great. You get 3 ultra rares, but how many ultra rares do you need to spend to get all of these levels done? 15 each, okay? Because if I have the Mercedes, for example, but I don't have it like fully upgraded, right? So you're gonna have to max all of them to get all the way through. You need 15 ultras just so you get 3 back. Like, that is so dumb. Like, nobody's ever gonna do that. There's a common one as well, and one of the prizes, yeah, why? What? Seriously, why? I don't care. Filberto, you can F off, okay? Like, I do not care about your challenge. We're gonna go back to Lena's collection real quick though. Oh, and shout out, by the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm sure a lot of you guys noticed already, Summer Games is out. They got a new tag. I mean, not a new tag, sorry, it's the same tag, but it's a new design for the logo, Summer Games. That's completely new, so we got a nice little facelift, so, which is pretty nice. But for Lena's collection, just want to show you real quick what was the mystery epic that I got. I got myself a second RS6 Avant. So, you know, in terms of like RQ, again, 77 is great. It's one of the highest RQ cars that you can pull. Actually, it is the highest RQ car you can pull. So I'm really grateful for that. But also at the same time, I don't really need it because I already have one fully upgraded. And honestly, I would have been a lot happier if I pulled like the 308R, the Audi TT, or the Bentley Flying Spur, all of which used to be legendaries that have gone down, including the Breitling as well. All of these were legendaries that have gone down. I would have been very happy to pull any one of them just for the collection. But we pulled the RS6. RS6 is great though. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I do really like the car in real life, and I do have it fully upgraded, but I just don't need 2 of those fully upgraded. So that's probably gonna be fused material, and that's gonna hurt because I actually really like that car. But anyway, let's get into this one. Again, I guarantee I would be undefeated in this event if it was just Dodge. But of course the French had to piss on the parade, and with the 2 Citroens that I need to use, well, you know, it's not as dominant for me. I mean, not the 2 Citroens. So the DS Numero 9 and the C4 WRC are the cars that I need to use. And then for my one medium ground clearance sacrificial lamb, using the Challenger to save some RQ. I could do better if I like upgraded the handling. Dude, honestly, this car bites me in the butt. If I could go back in time to when I got this car, because I was very lucky back then, it was like last year I think, and I got this car from a titanium pack, 20% odds, and I didn't want to max it because I don't like French cars, right? And if I could go back in time and just tell myself, dude, you do not know how useful this thing is going to be. Okay, it was also very useful in the previous Eliminator challenge, and it's been included in multiple special tags. If I knew how useful this thing was going to be, I would go back in time and just tell myself, dude, trust me, just max it. Just max it, okay? I could have won that Tri-Series final, whatever the prize car was for this, and it would have been so useful for me afterwards. Like, this reminds me of like the Jaguar 575. It's one of those cars where I wish I could go back in time and tell myself, dude, just max it. Because the 575 was very useful back in like the early 2020s. I cannot believe I'm saying that as a sentence, early 2020s, but we are closer to 2030 than we are to 2020 now at this point, and that just makes me feel incredibly old. But yeah, it's the same situation. You know, there were some cars where I wish I was max, but then, you know me, I've got an ego. I'm very stubborn. I'm just like, you know what? I didn't max it. I'm not gonna max it because it's been useful in so many events. Like, how many more times are people gonna force us to use this car? You know what I mean? Well, the answer is a lot, because, you know, there are many times where I tell myself, you know what, this is the last time, you know, this Citroen C4 WRC is going to be useful, and I'm never going to need to use it again. I'm just going to realize that they use this car way too often, and they're going to take it out of rotation, or whatever it may be. No, it just keeps coming back. But I don't want to max it, because I just have a feeling that the moment I put 3 epics into it, the moment I start upgrading it, it's just never going to be used ever again, and it'll just piss me off. So, you know, if I had that car fully upgraded, I probably would be undefeated in this event. I would say that more people have, you know, the C4 fully upgraded as opposed to, you know, Hollywood. And I'm really freaking happy that Hollywood is actually useful for something again. It actually brings like a nice little like the tear of joy to my face, you know, because this is a car that I've had for so long. I pulled it, you know, almost, it's August when I'm recording this, right? I think I pulled this in October. of 2019, if I remember correctly. It was raining outside. Like, it was a fantastic 2,192 days. Hollywood, love it. Like, she is my favorite car in the garage, honestly. I know the 1969 Charger exists, and the 1969 Charger is my favorite car of all time. But when it comes to my favorite car in this garage, you know, thinking about the memories that we've made, the races we have won, it's gotta be Hollywood. I'm pretty sure that when I won the Dodge Charger jailbreak, it was a 2016 event, and I was using Hollywood to also win that Dodge Charger jailbreak. You know, that's one of the many memories, you know, if I remember correctly. So yeah, really happy that I get to use her for this Eliminator event. And I'm kind of glad that the Eliminator events are moving away from the, you know, annoying track sets, low RQ, uncommon stuff. Like I said a couple videos ago, I get why they did that, you know. It's more free to play friendly, I guess. Well, I'm glad that they had their fun, and I'm glad that they used it for like the first segment of the Eliminator series where most people could get through anyway. I didn't have any fun there. This is what I would expect from a more traditional event, you know? Like, oh, look at that, fully upgraded ACR, very nice. This is a 1-star TA. Everyone's gonna have the super stock. Honestly, the super stock is gonna be a huge draw. I mean, this is the same hand as me. Honestly, this is basically the same hand as me. The only difference is that I have a fully upgraded Viper. That's the only thing splitting us apart, because we both have the super stock. We both have the Challenger SRT8. We both have the Citroen. We both have the DS numero 9. So this should be a clear 50-0 because there's no ghost upgrade here. So 50-0. There you go. Very nice. Again, honestly, just get me a carbon fiber rank and I'll be happy. I mean, you get epics for, you know, top 3 or top 12 anyway. It doesn't really matter if I get the Lancer or the Trezor. They're both fused materials. So get me an epic, get me a carbon fiber. Honestly, I forget how many more heats there are. I feel like there are 5 heats in one final. Remind me if I'm wrong on that though. I think it's 5 heats in one final. It might be 4 heats in one final because tomorrow is Thursday. And, you know, usually a Tri-Series starts on a Friday. So I just don't think there's time for a heat 5. I don't know, it might be 4 heats, but it looks like the top 300 that gets it? Yeah, top 300 gets it, and then they move on to the final or whatever that may be. Okay, cool. How many people are even in this bracket, actually? 400. Okay, so 400 and top 300 go through. I would say it's still pretty freaking lenient, honestly. All things considered, pretty damn lenient. We've got the Teutonic Tantrum coming up next. Very simple event. As with all club events, just go into car attributes and click performance, and you're done. These are all your best cars. So let's get rid of everything here. So currently what I'm using, all the BMWs. So BMW M3, I think I'm using double of this and an M3 CS. Or am I using double of this? I think I'm using double of this and I'm saving RQ somewhere else. So I'm going very low with the M5, and then I'm going higher with the 640i. There is one track set where there is dirt, and I kind of tell myself, whatever, you know, like if it's dirt, it's dirt. I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna run a 4-wheel drive nonetheless. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we lose really heavy on the lumber mill twisty circuit. That's basically what I'm doing here. Just hoping for the best that my uncommon doesn't lose by too much. 296 to 149. Hey, uncommon losing to a legendary, 149 points only. That is not bad at all, if you asked me. This is fully, geez, that's fully up. These two are fully upgraded. 2797. Actually, this, I'm just realizing that these two cars have completely identical stats. 2797197, 2797197. Both low ground clearance, both 4-wheel drive. But one is 2 RQ higher than the other. Does the BMW M5 Delimited really have that much more MRA? I'm really thinking that MRA is the only thing that's probably buffing that thing up. Wow, okay. Anyway, let's target the guys running the 4-wheel drives, because that's always going to hurt them in the butt. So we've got a couple of wins here. We lose slalom. We might lose, yeah, I think we're going to lose G-force as well. I've got a 0 to 60 advantage, but I'm pretty sure that's going to lose regard. Oh, yeah, it does. 156 to 113. I want to see if I can get any more races here. At this point, it's really just, I would love, like, see, if it wasn't for the participation energy points, the way that I would have played the game, very simple. What I would have done, sorry, I need to concentrate a little bit because I don't think I can beat any of these because of the 0 to 100 to 0. which is really annoying. The best I can do is probably draw. So yeah, the annoying thing is that if it wasn't for the energy points, what I could do is I could log in, completely ignore events, but just for the purpose of the video and for the purpose of recording, I'll spend all the time, all the free time that I have to finish the challenges. Then I can redeem, you know, all the carbon fibers and then open the not the tri-series, but the prize card for you guys for the video, and then put a legendary thumbnail. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I've not done enough races, so I can't do the common challenge yet. Not that I can get by the common challenge anyway, because I don't have the right cars yet. I'm actually still upgrading them very slowly. So, yeah, that does mess things up just a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we lose Hairpin Road OD. That's fine, as long as we win 4 out of 5. We can lose 1. I'm pretty sure we can afford to lose 1. 230 to 146. Very nice. It looks like this uncommon isn't losing by more than 150 points against pretty tough opponents, honestly. I'm kind of impressed about that. Here we go. It's a slalom. This guy's he's running rear wheel drive performance. Okay. So we should be able to win this by at least 100 points. I think we win L-shaped drag as well, just because there's a slight turn, and then we lose runway drag and slalom, but we win everything else. This one I'm gonna say at least 100 points, man. 86, you know what? Not as bad as I thought. 260 to 200. That's actually a pretty big gap. Okay, is that Anthony H 2 times in a row? We just beat him in Eliminator Heat 4, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Lena's collection. What you got for me? There we go. 240 races, 5 energy points. I don't think that's enough to finish the entire challenge, though. Yeah, I got 8. So I'm gonna need to do like 10 more races, get 13 more points, and then we're good to go. But yeah, some other cars that I'm fully upgrading right now for the challenge. Are you done? Yes. The Ford Fiesta is done. I don't even know if I can join this level yet. I'm not gonna do it for the purpose of the video, but 10, 11, 11, then I got 11, and then I got 11. Barely. I mean, if these cars beat the level, then I could probably get through. I have another Suzuki Alto Works in the works, but I need more common fused material to max that out. I'm gonna end the video with working on some of my projects here. So yeah, I'm also working on the Holden HSV. So let's go upgrade that nice and quickly as well. 233 should be the way to go. I think the reason why I'm upgrading this is because it has the Summer Games tag, but I also left it at 2-star for an event that I did a couple events ago. Now I'm gonna go 233 and just finish it off. So let's get a review. The Kodiak that we just got. Look, I'm an ultra collector, but I'm not wasting my time on that piece of shit. So yeah, that is done. And I think we upgraded the Hyundai earlier on, right? So that's done. Okay, let me have a quick check on my ultra fuse material. 210. Yeah, we got lots to go. This is already done, so I can use 10 more and then upgrade the Elantra. I think I can max both of these cars and still be above 200 fuse ultra. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have a great day and stay safe. Wash your hands and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night